Hi folks, welcome to Coffee with John on Christmas Eve. As I said, we're going to continue this over Christmas. You may be one of these people who doesn't watch anything on the screen over Christmas. Fair enough, and good for you, and God bless you as you rest from all of that. You can always catch up with these later if you wish. But also, I do think it's good for us to just take time apart to reflect on God's Word, and that's what we're doing. We're at 1 John chapter 3 and at verse 3. And tomorrow, Christmas Day, we'll do verses 4 and 5. And when you look at verses 4 and 5, you think, oh, it's not exactly very Christmassy. I think it is, and I'll explain why. So 1 John 3 says this: all who have this hope in him purify themselves just as he is pure. Now, what's the hope? The hope refers to that we're children of God. We don't know what we shall be, but we know that when Christ appears, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. So that's the hope. The hope is when Christ returns, we shall be like him. You know, as I reflect on that and think upon that, I just so look forward to it, because I don't like the way I am in so many things. You know, I don't find it easy, or maybe I do find it easy to condemn other people, but not really, because it's God tends to show you your own sin, you know, and I long to be like Christ. I mean, that's really what is being said here. So there's this hope, and what it makes us do. So it's a real hope. It's not a fake hope. You know, I mean, I don't know what you're hoping for Christmas. It doesn't really matter, does it? You get it, you don't get it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my mic. It was fading away. You know, what we hope for in this life, we place our hopes in so many things. And I think we live in such a hopeless world as well. Down at work today at the church, it's a pretty rough area. It's becoming rougher. Police are around. There's a woman who I just think is almost demonic wandering around, very violent and aggressive. Another man, you know, I just see the vacant looks, the emptiness and the sadness. But not just people like that, people who, you know, heading way back from work, people who've got nice homes and all the rest of it. It's all a hope that fades, but we have a hope that doesn't fade. But rather than make us go, oh, well, we've got this hope, we've got this eternal hope, so in this life, let's eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die. This actually motivates us to be more pure. So it's not that we become, how will I put it? It's not that we become pure or try to be pure in order to get the hope. It's because we have the hope that we do the pure thing. So all who have this hope in him purify themselves just as he is pure. Now, Christ didn't purify himself, by the way. That's not what this is saying. He didn't need to. But what it's saying is, just as he lived in this world with such a sinful life, he didn't have a sinful life, but such a sinful world, he lived such a holy life, then we have to do the same. We have to try and do the same. And I think that's something really important for us to reflect on. So tomorrow we'll look at an aspect of what this means and why it's so relevant to Christmas. But until then, God bless you, and see you tomorrow on Christmas Day. Bye.